Put on a pair of hoops and you can conquer the world. Hi everybody, it's Carmen and welcome back to my channel. Today I thought I'd talk to you a little bit about my intermittent fasting journey. I've already had a couple of questions about that. Before I get started, I wanted to show you the top that I'm wearing. It is Sew Simple A8588. It's a great knit top. I got this pattern from Walmart and I got the fabric for $2 at Walmart. You know, for under $3, I got a great top that I have already worn to a couple of festive events, and I always feel so pretty when I wear it. I will pop in some pictures so that you can see how I styled it. Okay, that is 8588, a great top. Highly recommend it, and it's such an easy sew. So let me talk to you a little bit about intermittent fasting and my journey. I was at my heaviest at 138 pounds. I am under 5 feet. I'm about 4'11 and a quarter. So at 138 pounds, that really is obese for my frame. I always worked out. I always thought that I was eating well. The most I ever lost was about 4 pounds. So I was about 134 pounds when I actually started intermittent fasting. And I started it in October of 2018. I will insert some before and after pictures. But at 134 pounds, I was already type 2 diabetic, controlled. I wasn't on any kind of meds because I did work out a lot. I have high cholesterol as well. So in October of 2018, started doing some research and stumbled on Diane Parnham, Intermittent Fasting for the Aging Woman. In doing a little bit of more research, she actually is geared more towards women's and women's issues, especially as we age, we become menopausal and our hormones become out of whack. And that was me. I was suffering from the classic symptoms of heat flash, lack of sleep, foggy brain, irritability, and of course that stubborn weight that just would not, especially belly fat, couldn't get rid of it no matter what I tried. Intermittent fasting is breaking up your day so that you are not eating for a period of time, allowing your body to heal and forcing it to burn fat for energy. So it forces your body to work more efficiently. Every time you eat, you spike up your insulin levels. I was always eating 3 meals and a couple of snacks in between. I was 6 small meal person a day, and I was trying to be careful and make good choices in those meals. And little did I know that every time I was eating, I was spiking up those insulin levels and not allowing my body to burn deep fat. It was always burning off those sugars, that cheap fuel that you put in your body. There are 3 protocols in intermittent fasting. There's fasting for 16 hours and eating during an 8-hour window. There's fasting for 18 hours, feasting during a 6-hour window, and there is a 20-hour fast with a 4-hour window. There's even 24-hour fast. I started at the 16 hours and worked my way up to 18, and now I'm in a 20-hour fast with a 4-hour window. Your body gets used to going that long without food. It really does. As you begin to balance and your hormones and body begins to trust that you will feed it, you can go as long as 24 hours. I have done a 24-hour fast a couple of times a month. And let me tell you, there is such a sense of calm and peace that comes from those longer fasts. During my fasting windows, I keep myself busy. I have only water, mineral water, or tea. You can have black coffee, but I gave up black coffee when I started this, so I'm a tea drinker now. By 3 weeks in lifestyle, I had started to lose weight. As I progressed to the 20-hour fast, which they call the sweet spot, I began to experience much deeper healing. With deeper healing comes weight loss, and I began to see my blood sugar levels dropping. At my 6-week doctor visit, my blood sugar levels had already started dropping, and he began to reclassify me from a type 2 diabetic to hyperglycemic. Now at 1 year, I've dropped even more, and it is my intention that in 2020, I will have those blood sugar levels normalized and better control of my cholesterol without having to take medications. With intermittent fasting, what has helped me the most is living a keto-like lifestyle. I say keto-like because I'm not strictly keto. I still love I'm Puerto Rican, so I love my rice and beans and my plantains and those kinds of foods that I grew up on in moderation. Keto is low carb, low sugar, high in good fats and moderate protein. With this keto-like type of eating, I do miss my sweets. I have a sweet tooth. So I have learned to do a little bit more baking, and I follow a lot of keto type recipes that you can find right here on YouTube as well as on Pinterest. And I will post a few of those or talk about a few of those in another video of some of the ones that are very easy and really are delicious. You would not know that they are not made with white refined sugar or that they are not made with white flour. Well, right now I am down to about 105, 107. My body is hovering right around there. My goal was to lose and be 110 pounds. That was the initial goal. But my body kept dropping weight and now it has leveled off. It seems that this is where my body needs to be. And that kind of happened on its own. I didn't change anything. I am very flexible with my intermittent fasting. If there's an event coming up, you can rotate your windows to fit your lifestyle. That's the wonderful thing about intermittent fasting. If you blow it today, there's always tomorrow. You start again tomorrow. You fast a little longer, you drink a little bit more water, and you decide when are you going to open your feasting window and for how long. It's been 1 year that I have been on this lifestyle. Like, my husband also is not really following it, but perhaps it's because he eats when I eat, or he fixes himself something a little bit later. He has experienced some weight loss and some fat loss and some lean muscle buildup. Some of the benefits you will experience with intermittent fasting, of course, are weight loss, also anti-aging. This year I turned 60 and I was determined to be in the best health and look healthy and happy. I think that I have achieved it through intermittent fasting. I highly recommend Diane Parham and intermittent fasting for the aging woman, as well as Dr. Tim Berg and Fledge Fitness. You can find all of them right here on YouTube, and I will link their channels below. Well, that's it. I wanted to keep the video a little on the short side, so it's just an introduction into my experience so far with intermittent fasting. I highly recommend it. I want to thank you all for coming on over, and talk to you soon.